Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, how are you kids? How's your Ramadan? I hope you don't skip your fasting days. So we shall continue with science here for lesson. Before that, we recite Doa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Okay, we shall continue with the theme cycles. Now remember last week we have learned about cycles. Cycles means a pattern of things that happen again and again and again. So it is called cycle. And we have learned about the life cycle of flowering plant. Remember last week we have learned life cycle of sunflower plant example. You need a seed, you plant the seed, it grows into seedling, grows into adult plant, sunflower, and it have flower, and you get its seed. But this week we shall learn about life cycle of plants without seeds. Planting plants without its seeds. Now our objective is to identify plants that can grow without seeds. Now a few plants in the world can grow without seeds. It can reproduce without seeds. Now example would be some plants does not produce seeds to reproduce. These plants can reproduce from parts of plants parts. Now remember there are 5 parts of plants. There are roots, and then stem, parts of a plant, remember, leaves, flower, and fruit. Now this plant can be planted without seeds. Some plants reproduce from stem. Now example life cycle of ginger stem. This is a ginger stem, so this is ginger stem. It is stem, not roots. Yeah, it would look like roots, but it is not called root. This is a stem. So when planted, ginger stem will grow into ginger plants. It will grow into this big. Okay, this is called ginger bud, if I'm not mistaken. So when you plant it, will grow leaves like this one, and they will grow more stem, bigger stem or more stem, new buds, new stem, and new ginger. So next life cycle of potato. Potato is wherever you like it is the same. Potato is the same. This is a potato stem. Now this is the stem. Even though it's underground, it is called stem. It grows underground. Yeah. A potato will grow from stem. It's grow like this. This is a stem, so it grow plants. And when planted, potato stem will grow into potato plants, and you will have more potato. If you want to plant potato, I've seen in the TV, if you want to plant potato, you need a big bucket or large space. And I've read just now that if you plant one potato, you might get, it says one potato plant can get around 10 potatoes. I never tried to plant potatoes. Maybe one day if I have a bigger bucket. So remember, this is a stem, and you plant it, grow, and you find potato plant, and you can grow this potato stem again and again and again. So next life cycle of onion. Bawang, onion. This onion, bawang besar. If it's red, it is not called onion, it is called shallots. Bawang merah is called shallots. Bawang putih, not ginger, garlic. So remember, this is onion. Onion is this, merah, yang kecil Merah, red color, small, it's shallots. If it's red color and big, Bombay onion, if I'm not mistaken. So we are talking about this onion. So this is a stem. This is a stem. So this part, the bottom part, would be its root, and it will grow up here like this one. And an onion will grow from stem. Its roots will grow down here. When planted, onion stem will grow into onion plants, and you can have more onion. Now next, life cycle of plant without. Some plants reproduce from roots. Now just now we have learned 3 plants that reproduce from stem. Potato, onion, and ginger. So now we shall learn plants that reproduce from roots, dari akar. Now this is a sweet potato root. This is sweet potato. It's called root. Now remember, even though it's the same like potato just now, and this is also a potato, but it is different. I've checked and it is different. They said this is root, and potato, the other one potato from stem, this is root. So a sweet potato will grow from its root. It will grow like this, put in the soil, and you will have sweet potato root will grow into sweet potato plants like this one. Yes, you can try to plant this, but you need a bit of space. Next, some plants reproduce from leaves. Now just now we have learned about plants that they can reproduce from stem and from roots, and now from leaves. Life cycle of BRYOPHYLLUM, mother of thousand. Remember mother of thousand, this one. This is a BRYOPHYLLUM leaf. This big one is leaf. So on the leaves there are many small BRYOPHYLLUM. A single BRYOPHYLLUM leaf can reproduce many BRYOPHYLLUM plants like this one. Just put on the soil and it will grow like this. See? And this small plant will grow into big plants which have many smaller plants at the end of the leaf, and again and again. That's why it's called a life cycle. Okay, now we have learned 3 things. 1, plants can grow from stem, plants can grow from roots, and plants can reproduce from leaves. Okay, now I've given you a project at the last week. You can try at home, but this is for plants that reproduce with no seeds. Example here would be garlic. You can try. If you have tried, it's excellent. Yeah, I've seen some parents have sent me photos. They are growing shallots, if I'm not mistaken, or onions maybe. So it's excellent. And this one is garlic if you want to. Next one is, this is onion. If you can grow onion, you can try at home. Just put, for onion and garlic, do not put inside the soil, just put on the soil. On, ampai saja ia tumbuh tu. Jangan ditanam tenggelamkan, no, jangan. Do not inside, just on like this one, on the soil, because this is stem and the roots will grow at the bottom. Yeah, you can also grow like this, or maybe potato like this. Okay, you can try to grow plants that reproduce from stem or roots or leaves. But before that, just ask your father and mother. Jangan ambil-ambil. Saya do not take any onions or shallots from the kitchen. Ask your parents first. Ask for 1 shallot or onion, and you can then plant it. You can use plastic bottles or plastic cups or pot. If you do not know how to plant it, you can check in the internet or ask your parents. Usually, like onions, you just put it on the soil. Yeah. You can use soil or water. Observe how does it take to grow. How long does it take to grow? How does it change? What happened? Write and draw what you see in a paper or book as a science journal. Share with me and your friend when the school reopens. Now, school, if I'm not mistaken, will be reopened on the 3rd of June after Raya. So after Raya, we should have a list of your journals. So you need to do 2 journals like I said. One is flowering plant and second is plants that reproduce without seed. So for next week, continue with your observation, and we shall have new topic on week 18. Okay, until then, thank you for watching. For easier, subscribe to Cikgu's channel. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.